Right now it's 21 degrees here in Toronto. I'm very happy. A beautiful day to, well, maybe I should stay home, but I have to drive to work. Just looking for my trusty glasses. I actually need to visit my optometrist soon. Oh, it's actually hot today. But you know what, guys? I don't complain about the heat. You know, we've had 9 months of long, boring, cold, crazy winter. But I ain't gonna complain, guys, because I love me some heat. You know, if you live in Canada, you already know, well, at least in Toronto, you already know that we just get, what, 3 months? 3 months of, nice, warm, hot, sunny weather. And 9 months, oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize so noisy here. So, guys, as you join, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps me a lot. I'm really trying here to, succeed on YouTube. I've come a long way, received a lot of pushback, a lot of fight, but I don't focus on that. I move forward because I am undefeatable. Trust me on that. Yeah, God is on my side, guys. And if God is on your side, none to worry about. No matter how much people hate you, and they will, or push back on you, just keep your head up and just move forward. Yeah, today's a great day, man. What an amazing, amazing day. What's up, guys? Where are you guys joining from, folks? How about the World Cup, eh? Wow, I mean, we have seen teams that we don't expect to, do so well, do well. I mean, thanks to the goalkeeper, like Cape Verde, what do you call it? I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know how to pronounce the country's name. Is it Cape Verde or Verde? They're doing really well. The goalkeeper really kept them, in the game and stuff like that. And to be honest, I haven't really watched, many World Cup games. I've been so busy working. I work late. I come home tired. And by the time I'm ready to to enjoy the time, I can't watch the game because it's already late. And I think all these games start, maybe like 12-ish p.m., 12:30 probably. And at that time, I'm still at work. I'm at work. So I have no time to watch games, guys. I'm super busy trying to survive, folks. Pray for me. Yeah, but this World Cup seems to be really amazing. I mean, every World Cup seems every World Cup people say, "Oh, this is the best World Cup. This is the best." I mean, I don't know. I guess if you're a soccer fan, you're gonna say that, right? And I mean, everybody enjoys that moment. And then you look back and say, "Oh, it was a great World Cup." And then the next one comes around. Oh, this is the best World Cup. So it's like a cycle of love, which is fine. But that's what I love about the World Cup. The World Cup brings everyone together. Everybody is all in good spirits. Everybody is happy. At least most people. People that never used to get along if they're in the same stadium as watching the same game. Everybody's hugging each other if they're cheering for the same team, and that's the way life should be. People should try to get along. Everyone should try to be happy. Because at the end of the day, you know, life just goes like that. It's very fast. As soon as you look around, because time seems to be going so fast these days. I don't, kind of weird, eh? Like time seems so short. But yeah, so enjoy your life, man, while it lasts. Just treat people with respect. Take care of yourselves and your family. Exercise, eat right. Just live a good life. You know, you may not have a lot of money. You may not have a lot of stuff. By the end of the day, once you're a good person, that's all that matters. You know. Da-da-da. So I'm going to be hitting the highway in a little bit here. So guys, I have a 4-hour drive to work, and normally I work from home to save some gas and stuff, right? But I start to work pretty much every day. Once in a while, I'll be out, take a day to stay home and work. But to be honest, I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to driving for 4 hours. So 4 hours, I think I take like 4 highways. Let me see. Four. It's what? Four. It's not a 4-4. Is it 4-4 or 400? I think it's 400. Let me see. 401. 407. QE. Yeah, I take literally 4 highways to get to work. That's quiet and sane. Insane on the membrane, folks. But you know what? At the end of the day, we all have to work. We got to put food on the table. Okay, let me make this truck pass. Let me make this truck go by, guys. Got to be so careful driving these days. Okay. Thank you, Lord, for your good, for your mercy, and your favor. So, guys, what do you guys think about weddings? You know, I was thinking about this morning. I don't know why. Maybe I saw something about weddings somewhere. But anyways, I mean, look, a lot of people, spend a ton of money on weddings, and to be quite frank, you can't really avoid it. Like, I mean, weddings are very expensive, right? Let's think about this, right? So first, you have to, rent a place. Most likely, you have to rent like a hallway or hallway, not a hallway. What do you call it? A venue. Whatever. You rent a venue. That's maybe, I don't know, 10, 20,000 bucks. I don't know. You got to get a wedding dress or suit. That's another what, 5,000? Just like 25,000 bucks. You got to pay whoever is doing the ceremony, pay photographers. The food. You got the food ready for your guests. Um, there's just so much expense when you're getting married. So at the end of the day, you're spending let's say a minimum of maybe 60,000 dollars just to wow, look at this car, Lucid. Yeah, anyways, I digress. I'm just seeing a kind of a uncommon car. So at the end of the day, you're spending about 50, 60,000 dollars to get married, right? But I think it's more than that. I'd say it's probably closer to like 80,000. Some you probably spend 200,000, even more, depending on how many people are coming to your wedding, how extravagant you want your wedding to be. And look, it's a special occasion, so I get it. You're gonna spend a ton of money, right? I mean, you're going all out. You're preparing to spend to commit to someone for the rest of your life, and you want to be a very special occasion. So, is there anything wrong with going all out? Maybe not, right? But there's a limit. For me personally, I don't have a lot of money. right? Not yet. So the way we did our wedding is we did what we call a sign and dine. So yeah, we just basically went to the church, and did a little thing. You take this man, woman to be lawfully with his wedded wife and husband. Yes, I do. Ring on, sign. Everybody went out to a delicious buffet, and yeah, that was it. Very simple, guys. Very simple wedding. People may criticize and say whatever they want. That's fine by me. But when you're on a budget, folks, I'd say go for a sign and dine wedding. And that's what we did. Um, but if you can't afford it, and you want to spend a ton of money, maybe 100,000, 200,000 a wedding, be my guest. Nothing wrong with that, guys. It's gonna be memorable. Your friends, your family, gonna be there. But I mean, your friend and family gonna be at your wedding, even if it's not extravagant, anyways. If you just do a sign and dine. But I would say my take is, don't put yourself in debt because you want to show off on people, to have an extravagant wedding. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be stuck with the bill. You're the one that's going to suffer. And everybody's just going to, lick their fingers. Oh, that was a great wedding, a great buffet. Oh, my God. Everybody just going to enjoy their food.